Ouch!
Today we're going to get pricked. Ouch! By Spikor. Spikor was a spiky villain, a henchman to Skeletor, one of the evil warriors, and I loved him when I was a kid. I had the original purple version from the 80s, and I've kept him in my shadow box to keep him preserved. When Mattel re-released the purple version, I also kept him in his packaging, but I have opened up to play with the sketchbook series of Spikor, and this version of Spikor looks very much like a hedgehog. There was many cool things about the design of Spikor. He didn't really have a gimmick per se, but his look was really, really cool. I mean, the spiky armor, I guess, was sort of a gimmick. And the clawed hand, the trident hand, was very, very cool. And it also kind of reminded me of Calibus from Clash of the Titans. And it was all very early 80s, monstrous monsters attacking the heroes with terrible, beastly looks and trident fingers. Now, there's not a ton to say about Spikor. He was not really developed too much in the 80s, and he didn't really show up in the 2000s reboot, so he doesn't have a ton of stories. There are some comics and some lore out there for deep dives, but just in general, he was kind of a bumbling buffoon like most of Skeletor's henchmen. They did sort of give him a funny voice in the cartoon. I guess they had to think of something for him.
Pretty Princess Tila standing by the door. Pretty Princess Tila looking so demure. One dance with Spikor, she'll live to regret. One dance with Spikor, what a effin' prick.
Another fun fact about Spikor in the 80s cartoon was that he only showed up with his trident hand in one episode. Otherwise, he had both hands. And they did that to cut down on production cost because it's just cheaper to have a cartoon still that can be flip-flopped. So Spikor has been shown in all of the promotion so far for the movie coming out, which is awesome. He was in the very first trailer. And in that first trailer, I kind of thought that maybe they were going with the sketchbook series version of him because he looked a little brownish almost. He didn't quite look so purple. And also, many of us thought when we first saw that first trailer that Mattel and Amazon surely weren't going to be making the movie super campy or leaning into its 80s aesthetics or having too many bright colors, and they were going to keep it more modern looking. Turns out, they're going to go full on. They're going to make it as campy and as colorful as they can, and I am here for it. Now, Mattel must also agree that Spikor is one of the coolest characters because not only did they put him right away in the trailer, but he is one of the first to be released in the Origins movie toy line. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Spikor. Is he going to have a character? Is he going to have that silly voice from the 80s? Or is he just going to kind of be a thug there to push around the good guys of Eternia? We'll wait and see. Well, thanks for watching, and be careful. Don't get pricked.